Welcome to Economic Heartbeat. I'm your host, Deborah Robertson, Mayor Robertson, and I'm bringing you the latest highlights on Rialto local businesses. Today we're going to be speaking about a restaurant that perks up our appetites with their real smoked barbecue, and it's known as Westside Pit BBQ. So, hi.
Hello.
How are you,
All right,
Daryl? It's great
Yes,
to
ma'am.
see you today.
Good to
And
meet
I have with me Daryl Butler of Westside Pit BBQ. Why don't you tell us where Westside Pit BBQ is located?
We're located at 519 West Foothill, Suite H, in the city of Rialto.
Okay, and landmark-wise, that's right there between Lilac and Cactus, right, if I'm not mistaken. So tell us a little bit about the business and the history behind it.
My family's been in the barbecue business since the 60s. My mom opened the first soul food barbecue restaurant in Fontana back in 1960. And kind of followed her, watching her cook. And then after she got in an accident, got hurt, my uncle opened a restaurant, which was Westside Pit BBQ. And I worked there in the back cleaning ribs and everything for him and testing the hot sauce. Back in the day, he used to pay me $0.25 to test the hot sauce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. A quarter to test the hot sauce.
That was a lot of money back in the day.
I bet it was. Okay, so what got you started with the business now? You here locally. I know you said now it's been a little bit over a year that you've been involved with the business.
Yeah, I took over the business almost a year ago. Actually, I had my own restaurant out in San Bernardino, which was Ruby's Barbecue.
Oh, okay.
And they came in with the eminent domain and actually took over the property. And after that, I bought a big rig and took out over the country.
Decided to go on and
put everything in storage, yeah.
And decided to go out and see the country.
Yes.
And so, but coming back and taking over the site, what's kind of been some of your smartest business decisions since you've been back?
Well, one of the smart ones was taking over the business.
Okay.
You know, and my brother ran the business prior to me purchasing it from him, and you know, it's in a good location, and you know, with Rialto's a good place to actually have a business. You know, because I had my first business in Rialto back in the early '80s.
Right, that's what you were telling me.
Yeah.
And it was on Foothill as well.
Yes, exactly.
Right? And why don't you go on and share with everyone, and for those who probably remember it, came by.
Yeah, it was Totally Unique Hair Salon.
Totally Unique Hair Salon, and you just wasn't the proprietor owner, but you was also the stylist as well.
Yes,
right?
I did hair and nails.
And nails. So you definitely, I think they've always referred to me as a jack of all trades. It sounds like you've been a jack of quite a few trades as well. You know, here at Rialto, we pride ourselves on trying to be business friendly, and I think we have evidence to attest to that because we have close to 4,000 business licenses. So there's businesses in Rialto and small. But what has been some of the advantages you feel by having your business here in Rialto? Any being on Foothill Boulevard, you said it's a good location.
Yeah, being on it's like the main drag, really. You know, everybody wants to be a part of Route 66.
Right.
And I feel good to be part of Route 66. You know, people ask me where my business is. Tell them it's on Route 66. Everybody knows Route 66.
You know what? And I'm glad that you say that and you note that as well, because one of the things about Rialto is that from the east to the west, all of Foothill Boulevard is actually the original Route 66. It hasn't moved, hasn't changed. That's the route, and I'm happy that we're, trying to do as much as we can and more to highlight that historical significance of Route 66. Well, we're going to take a pause here. We're going to break, and we're going to go out and visit your facility and let everyone see what to expect when they go to Westside Pit BBQ. So stay tuned.
name is Butler, owner of Westside Pit BBQ in the city of Rialto. We're located on Foothill, 519 West Foothill, Suite H, and we're in between Cactus and Lilac. I get new customers every day. My customers come in for ribs, and of course the chicken and links also. Fish, cook a mean fish. Offer red snapper, catfish, whiting, and I want to expand it to get some buffalo, sandad, but just kind of taking one step at a time. Whatever the customers request, I'll get it. Make the batter for everything. I make everything from scratch. So the taste that I have, can't get anywhere but here. If I make just a little bit or a whole lot, usually it's a whole lot because a little bit's not going to last long. Any of the side items. We have potato salad, we have macaroni and cheese, we got collard greens, we got string beans, baked beans. The taste that I have, can't get anywhere but here. Because I cook inside and outside, I have a custom-made pit outside. My brother had it made in Texas. I bought one inside. It's called a Cook Shack 240. It's like a $12,000 unit. So you're only as tough as your equipment. If you got good equipment, the meat come out good. Of course, everything's in the prep. If you miss a step in your prep, you waste the taste. Man, I'm serious. I take every piece of meat, I clean every piece of meat, touch every piece, the same. Put the same amount of seasoning on, flip it. Tell you, a lot of times my hands be sore every day from cleaning that meat, pulling that stuff off and making it right, you know what I mean? But once you get it right and prep it right, it's all in the taste after that, I do basically all the cooking, and my two sons and daughter, they come down. So Junior's down here with me this morning, that's my right-hand man over there. He always wanted to come back and help me prep stuff or cook stuff, so he's catching on. Everybody likes barbecue and I like cooking. Ribs, more ribs. Once you taste it and taste something else, other barbecues like, wait a minute, this is not the real deal here, you know what I mean? And the meat's tender, you don't need no teeth to eat my meat. It'll fall off the bone in your hand, literally. We have mild sauce, which is the basic sauce that make from scratch. Starts with tomato paste and secret ingredients. And I work it up from tomato sauce and to where it's good. It's not hot. A lot of people make sauce and can't make it good. They make it hot. I make it good, and then I can make it hot also. My mom taught me how to cook, And then from my mom to my old cousin, he was 70-something years old, and my father-in-law, he helped me out. Between those two, they were board certified chefs, and they took me under their wing. When I had my other restaurant, it taught me a lot, and then now they both passed on, and I had to take the torch myself, take what I knew and then what they taught me and integrated here and took it to the next bar. So I sit the bar now because I got a lot of experience from the people that I were around. It's got a unique taste. You have to taste them to understand what I'm talking about. You guys come on through, check it out, come put some salt in your mouth. You tried the rest, come on, try the best.
Well, that was a really nice opportunity to take a moment and go out, look at Westside Pit BBQ. Yeah. And food items look very, very delicious and very appetizing, as we said. So, now I want to ask you, what has been some of the biggest opportunities for you in your business now, now that you've launched it and come back?
Well, the biggest opportunity that I have is actually being part of Rialto, and actually coming back from where I used to be. I wish I never left, but things happen and things happen. I didn't think I ever come back, but now I'm back.
You're back. We're glad you're back. And when you speak of those opportunities, tell us, give us an example. I think you told me earlier that one of the things was you also catered one of the employee events that we have, employee luncheon, our rideshare luncheon. And so are those some of the things that you're I take it you are there for opportunities for catering.
Yes, yes, and I like to do as much as I possibly can for the city. If they have anything else, I'm open.
Okay. Yeah. So what would you tell our young people who are, always trying to, some are really trying to go out and figure out what they could do professionally. Do you have any words of wisdom that you would like to share with them? And you have shared with me your background, and it's been varied from law enforcement to truck driving and hair salon, and now providing a food facility along with catering. So what are some things you'd share with them?
Well, I would tell them, if you have a passion, my passion is food. And loving to see the expression on people's face when they taste it, because it's something that my eyes is my recipes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I don't have to measure. I need to write things down in case something happens to me.
But you have it.
I have it. It's all
God.
mentally. I know what it's supposed to look like, and the texture and what it's supposed to taste like.
And so the recommendation to them is,
well, if you find something that you like, stick to it, and
it.
don't let nobody tell you can't do it, because you can do it. Anything you could think of and want, you can do it.
Okay. And this, we didn't really talk about family, but is this family-owned business? Are you have family members working with you?
Yeah, my kids,
okay.
My daughter and son.
So they're enjoying.
Yes, and I'm trying to teach them the business. They see how hard I work, and if you work hard, you get nice things. So I'm teaching them on days that I'm sick and they know that I'm sick, I get up and go. They say, Dad, nope, I got to open up the business. Open up 11 o'clock. That's when I flip the sign around.
11 o'clock.
That's
11 a.m. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
And your hours you're open until what?
8 o'clock at night, Wednesday through Saturday, from 11 to 8, and Sunday 11 to 6.
Okay.
And close Mondays and Tuesdays. But I'm trying to get crew together where I can be open 7 days a week, 7 days a week, and accessible to the community, because people want me to be there, but I'm only one person. I can't work 7 days a week.
Well, sometimes those are the things. Those are the business decisions that you need to make. And people tend to understand that.
Yeah.
Was there anything you'd like to share with our viewers as we get ready to wrap up our interview here?
Yeah, come on out to Westside Pit BBQ.
Most definitely. Right on.
You can put some South in your mouth.
Hey, I love that slogan, South in your mouth.
My motto is the smell will bring you in, the taste will bring you back.
Okay, well, good. Well, I just want to say, I'd like to thank everyone that has tuned in today and encourage you to go out and support and shop at our local businesses here in Rialto. I'm Mayor Deborah Robertson, and this concludes today's show of Economic Heartbeat. But again, like I said, put some South in your mouth. Have a good day.